Hello everyone, Donna Gray here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. How are you all today? Hopefully the internet is going to be kind to me today and we're actually going to be up and live and running. Sorry, pardon. Here, I'll turn that down so I don't hear it. So hopefully you can all jump on and join me this afternoon. I'm going to do some live crafting. I'm actually only using a couple of sets this afternoon, but I wanted to show you how you can use a couple of sets and do quite a few different things with just a couple of sets. So I'm going to use the Forever Lovely, which is one of my favorite stamp sets, and I'm going to be using the new one out of the Occasions catalogue. Where did I put everything? Which is called Tea Together. So I'm going to show you some simple stamping this afternoon. I'm going to show you some stepped up stamping this afternoon. So hopefully you're going to enjoy and have a great time. Hey Arlene, how you going? Hi Lisa, thanks for joining. So I'm just going to share my video to a couple of different places here. And we will get moving on doing some crafting. So are you all enjoying Celebration? I have to admit, I think this, hey Matthew, how you going? Hey Annette, g'day Vicky, how you going? So when you jump on, please say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I love chatting to people. If you have any questions while I'm crafting this afternoon, please feel free. Hey Maria, please feel free. Hey Karen, please feel free to ask questions as we go along, and hopefully I can answer them. If not, I will go back later on and answer your questions. So, hey Sumitra, how you going? Thanks for joining me live. Hey Maeve, how you going? So thank you very much for joining this afternoon. It's been a bit of a mismatched week this week. I've still got children home. School goes back tomorrow. So, but trying to fit in work schedules and pick up times and things has been a little bit hectic. So I do apologize for not doing my normal 2 p.m. on a Tuesday afternoon. Hopefully I can get back into routine. Hey Merle, how you going? Hopefully I can get back into routine next week when everyone's back at school. Hey Jenny. So I'm going to do a couple of things. So I just want to run through. Celebration is an awesome time. For every $90 you spend, you get a free item out of our Celebration catalogue. For every $180 you spend, you can either get 2 level 1 items or 1 level 2 item. If you're new to Stampin' Up and you don't understand what that means, it just means free goodies. Celebration is like one big party for Stampin' Up. Hey Wendy, thanks for joining. It's good for you today, Matthew, instead of Tuesday. So I will try and get back into routine next week. So feel free to share the video. If you share the video, it helps get my crafting out there. It helps reach other people. You never know who on your friends list may want to watch some crafting. Hey Donna, how you going? Hey Wendy. So please feel free to share. If you're in Australia, you will go into my draw, and I was really naughty last month. I didn't do a monthly draw. Hey Helen, thanks for joining. I didn't do a monthly draw, so I will be giving away 2 monthly prizes at the end of this month. So one for December and one for January. And I can't believe it. Like, January's nearly finished. Here we are, the 30th of January today. Oh my Lord, one more day and we're into February. So the time's clicking by really, really quickly. So as I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me questions as we go along. I'm going to try and get that so I can see comments, and hopefully that's going to be close enough that I'll be able to see what people are saying. Hey Gail, how you going? Thanks for joining. So I'm going to start off just with a simple stamping project. Now, Stampin' Up are trying to get us to cater for all different types of people. Sometimes I think we get a little bit caught up with our crafting and we think everybody's at our level, or everybody's capable of doing things. But if you're new to crafting, you may look at things and think, oh wow, I could never do something like that. That is the one thing. Oh, no worries, Susan, you'll be able to maybe catch the replay later on. So one of the main things that a lot of people say to me when they look at my cards and they say how beautiful they are, and they're, oh, but I could never make anything like that. And I keep saying, with the right tuition and the right teaching, anyone can make these cards. But what Stampin' Up are trying to get us to do is go back to, hey Leanne, go back to, hey Julie, thanks for joining. Hey Elfie, thanks for joining all the way from Canada. I love it when I get overseas people watching me. It's awesome. So what Stampin' Up are trying to get us to do is to cater for maybe the new stamper, or cater for a simple quick project that we need to make, that we don't need to use too many products to produce it. Or if we're just starting out and we don't have a huge collection, we can make a card just with stamp, ink and paper. And I'm going to show you a really simple, quick, easy card this afternoon, just using ink, stamps and paper. Now, I've challenged my team this month to actually do, for the month of February, to actually do a simple stamping card as a card swap. So, and everybody wants to try and use something else on it, but the whole idea of simple stamping is taking it back right down to the nitty-gritty, just using stamp, inks and paper. So I'm just going to show you, I'm actually going to make a card that I'm going to send as my swap in my team swap. But I just want to show how simple and easy it is to get back to simple stamping. So I'm just going to flip the camera around, so bear with me while I do this. You probably see the mess all on my desk as I go. Okay. Hope I haven't made you all seasick doing that. Please let me know whether the coverage is really good today. I'm using my NBN internet, so hopefully it's going to be really, really kind to us and play nice. So Forever Lovely is the stamp set that I'm going to use, and I'm also going to use our Whisper White note cards and envelopes. Now these come in a pack. They're in the annual catalogue. It looks really clear. Well, this is NBN internet, Wendy, so I just thought I'll try it, see how we go. So I've got everyone off the internet at home and I'm using NBN. So I'm hoping that it's going to stay nice and clear. The main thing that a lot of people say about the NBN internet, it doesn't sort of come in waves, like clear and not clear. So I'm hoping that it's going to give us a good look. I'm just going to try and see if I can move that. Sorry, bear with me. One more bit so that I can get more down here on my desk. Sorry, bear with me. Hopefully that's going to stay a bit better. That's better. Okay, and from the look of it, there's not a massive delay. Well, I don't think there is. You're seeing my rings up close. So anyway, so I'm going to use the Whisper White note cards and envelopes. Now, it says you get 20 in the pack, so I think it is 20, yes, it would be 20 note cards and 20 envelopes. So I'm actually going to use one of the cards and one of the envelopes and do like a quick little project showing you how simple and easy it is. Now, these cards come pre-cut, ready to go. Hey Michelle, how you going? Pre-cut, ready to go, scored, ready to go. So you don't actually have to physically do much with these note cards and envelopes except for stamp on them. So they're perfect for these projects. So I actually decided I was making a lot of thank you cards for my customers and things throughout the morning this morning. So if you've ordered off me recently, you will be getting a little surprise in the mail coming soon. Okay, so I've chosen 3 color combination here. I've got Flirty Flamingo, Lovely Lipstick, and our Grey Granite. So really, when you think about it, you only need 1 stamp set, 3 ink pad colours. You actually don't have to use 3 colours. You could limit it to maybe 1 or 2 colours. I just thought the 3 colours gave it a little bit more interest. So I've mounted my stamps up. So I'm just going to open up my ink pads and get them set, ready to go. Okay. And I've already got my stamps mounted up. So the first thing I'm going to do is in the Flirty Flamingo, I'm going to stamp just an arrangement of a couple of flowers. So I'm going to stamp one here. Hey Mandy, how you going? Thanks for joining. One pretty close right next to it. Now this stamp is absolutely gorgeous. It has all of that texture in one stamping. Normally we used to have to do two stamps. We used to have a stamp that gave the background and another stamp that gave the detailed image. This does it all in one go. So I'm just going to put an arrangement of 4 flowers on the front there. Now in this stamp set we've got some beautiful hearts as well. So I decided what I wanted to do was use the Flirty Flamingo and put a spray of hearts around, but I wanted to use first stage stamping and second stage stamping. Okay, so I get a bit different highlight with the stamping. So first stage stamping, second stage stamping. So I get a light and a dark effect in these hearts. And I thought just to take up a little bit of that white down here, I'll just do a first stage stamp here. So already you can see this card is coming together really, really quickly. Okay, so in the stamp set we also have this lovely little leaf image, a stem with some leaves up it. So I thought in the grey granite, I'm just going to randomly stamp some of those around. And chopping and changing the direction that you stamp with it as well. So in other words, I can pop some coming down through here and even over here. But just to create a little bit of foliage coming from our flowers. So far I've used 2 colours. So the grey granite and the Flirty Flamingo. And then I want to pop a sentiment. Now, when you want to pop a sentiment going over already a stamped image, you have to make, yes, Jenny, they're new nails. I got them done this morning from Jess, Beauty by Jess in the Star Court Arcade. So if you're local in the Star Court Arcade in Lismore, she's my nail lady. My eldest daughter and I had a nail appointment this morning. So what I was saying is when you're going to stamp over some images already, yes, this is the first card, Deborah. I'm early. I jumped on like probably 10 minutes early, Deborah, so it's okay. You haven't missed much. I'm just doing some simple stamping here on a note card. So when you're stamping over already pre-stamped images, you have to make sure that your sentiment is going to be dark enough and bold enough to stand out. So I decided to use the lovely lipstick. And I just want to stamp down here, wishing you a lovely day. Okay, so as you can see, because it's so bold, it really stands out on top of all those pre-stamped images. And I looked at it and I thought, that's pretty, but I feel like it needs a little bit more. So I decided we've got these 3 little trio hearts, and I thought in the lovely lipstick, I'll add just a little bit more colour around the place with these darker hearts. Okay, and I think maybe some just down there. Okay, so as you can see, simple, easy stamping. So now what we want to do, I'm just going to wipe my hands because the lovely lipstick, I seem to get that all over me. So I'm just going to use a baby wipe and make sure I get the majority of that off. And I have white pants on today, so I'm a little bit worried I'm going to end up getting ink on my white pants. So lucky we have water-based ink. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that in half. And I think that looks simply stunning for the front of the card. Now, I think getting a card like that in the letterbox, I would be like, wow. Okay, so as you can see, no layers, no nothing. It's just stamping and ink. So I'm now going to, with the lovely lipstick, I'm going to, on the front, I have put wishing you a lovely day. And on the inside, I'm just going to put, I'll love you until the day after forever. I think that is such a super, super beautiful sentiment. Okay, so in the lovely lipstick. And then to bring some of the outside to the inside, I'm going to use the Flirty Flamingo, Just going to stamp one flower there and one flower there. And look how beautiful that is. So now, of course, we need to have a matching envelope. We've got our beautiful card, so now we need to have a matching envelope. So what I'm actually going to do is, just down in the corner here, this flower is just so stunning that you can just stamp a couple of flowers in the corner, like so. Now, doesn't that look beautiful? So also on the back, it is a gorgeous sentiment, isn't it, Karen? I agree. It is stunning. Okay, so there we have a simple, easy project. Now, I will use my bone folder and actually fold that because it's bouncing up a little bit. So just my bone folder across there. Beautiful, easy, simple project. Okay, stamp, inks, and cardstock. That is all we need to start out with. So if you're new to crafting and this is the first time you've watched, this is my one that I did as my sample to give me the idea of what I was going to do today. But there you go. If you're new to crafting, simple stamping is the way to go. So I'll pop those aside and we'll move on to our next project. So I'm going to try and bring you a simple stamping project. Every time I do a live video, I'm going to try and bring in a simple project. Start with simple stamping. So as I said, if you're new and you're only just getting into stamping, the simple projects will be fantastic. So I'm going to use our Tea Together stamp set. Now, this actually is a stamp set that's available in our Occasions catalogue, and it actually has a level 2 item in our Celebration catalogue. It has framelits that match. So I'm actually going to show you a couple of different cards using this stamp set because I've actually only just received this stamp set and I think it's a beautiful stamp set, and I've had a couple of ideas of what I wanted to do. So I just wanted to make a few cards showing you a little bit of a different thing, how you can have one stamp set and have it look so different, okay? So I've got a piece of watercolor paper here, and I'm actually going to load up my watercolor paper with some water, okay? So one of the main tricks when you're watercoloring is to make sure you wet your paper first. One main trick to make sure you do before you start. Now, I'm going to use Lovely Lipstick as one of my colors, and I'm just going to create a watercolor background first. So I'm going to use Lovely Lipstick, Coastal Cabana. So I'm just going to squash them and make sure that I can get a bit of ink happening. I've got So Saffron. So I wanted this to be a really nice, bright, cheerful. Oh, So Saffron doesn't want to squish. That's better. So Saffron. And I've also got Granny Apple Green. So I wanted to have a few different colours. Okay. And I've just stuck my finger in the ink again. Okay. So what I'm going to do is load up some colour on my watercolour background. So I'm going to start with the Lovely Lipstick. And I'm just going to load up some colour in lots of different areas because you will see what I'm going to do with this in a little while. Okay. Okay. And don't be scared. I'm just going to use a bit of a sponge here to clean my aqua painter. Don't be scared to load up your colour on these. Okay, so I'm going to go back in now with the So Saffron. There. Clean that off again. Now with my Granny Apple Green. Ooh, look at that colour. Lovely. Who doesn't love Granny Apple Green? Who struggles with watercolor backgrounds? I had a class on the long weekend, on the Monday, the long weekend, and one of the class members said, oh, I struggle with doing watercolouring, but I love watercolouring backgrounds. Now I'm going to come back in with Coastal Cabana and add a little bit more. And it's okay to mix your colours because as you can see, going over the lovely lipstick, I'm going to get like a nice shade of purple. Deborah says she loves a granny apple green. Yeah, I love granny apple green. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Okay, so normally I would get out the heat gun and heat that and dry it off, daubing up all the excess water on the sides, and create a really, really lovely watercolor background. Okay, I'll just dry this off a little bit, but with the magic of live video, I've already pre-done one and got it to dry, ready to go. Just want to dry the heavy moisture off this so I can pop it aside and I'm not going to get it on anything. And that will be another one ready for me to do what I'm going to do. But as you can see, a super, super easy. Now I would heat the back of that watercolor paper as well, because as soon as you turn it over and heat the back, it actually stops it from warping. It actually flattens it out. So I'm just going to pop my inks away now, and then I'm going to bring in, this is the piece that I've pre-done, ready to go. So same colors. I prepared that an hour earlier so you didn't have to wait for everything to dry. Okay, I'm just going to wipe my counter. Okay, so what I decided to do was with the teapot stamp and also the cup stamp, I decided that I didn't want to stamp them in black. I have a bit of a thing about how dark you stamp an outline when you've got lovely watercolouring. So I decided what I would use is our smoky slate, and I'm just going to stamp the teapot and the teacup over the top of, I'm going to ink that up the other way, over the top of my watercoloured piece of cardstock. Now this is a really large stamp, so make sure you use a good large block. And then I'm just going to position where I think I want to have the teapot, and I think I want it to be there. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp that down. And hopefully on the watercolor paper it's going to stamp, fingers crossed. It stamped beautifully, and I'm now going to stamp my teacup. And I think I'm going to stamp it just down here. So as you can see, using our smoky slate, it's lovely, you can see the outline, but it's not too stark. Like sometimes I feel like the Memento black is just too black for something like this. I just wanted a bit of a softer outline. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the matching framelits that we have for this set, which is fantastic. I'm going to be able to cut out our teapot, and I'm also going to be able to cut out the cup. I will do them separately because I don't want to mess one up or the other. So I'm just going to bring the big shot in. Your mum would love these stamps, Karen, really? It is a beautiful set. It really is. And I've had it for a couple of weeks, and I've had my idea of what I wanted to do. I just haven't had the time to get and play with it. So today was going to be the day for sure. Okay, so I need to line that up on my teapot. I'm using the magnetic plate here too. So the magnetic plate is fantastic for being able to get them positioned where you want them to be. And the magnetic plate stops it from actually moving around when you go to cut it out. Okay, so I've got that lined up and I'm going to run that through. So bear with me, the bench will probably move. Oh, it was Matthew saying that. I thought it was Karen saying that her mum was going to like it. Sorry, Matthew, I didn't realise. Okay, so this is our lovely teapot. Isn't that simply stunning? Look at that gorgeous teapot. Okay, so we're going to cut out our teacup now. So line that up. And this is the first time I've actually had these framelits out, so bear with me. It's taking me a little while to get them lined up where I need them to be. Okay. Oh, and I just moved it. Now, sometimes your magnets may want to pull your framelit in a direction that you don't really want it to go. So if that's the case, just move your cardstock a little bit. Like it was trying to pull my framelit down, so I've just moved the cardstock on the magnetic platform. It does look like bone china, Megan, doesn't it? Set from Royal Dalton. Okay, and here is our lovely teacup. So I think it's simply stunning. So I'm really, really happy with the way that's come out. Okay, so I'll just move that big shot out of the way. I've got more room there that I can make some more of these. So I might even do these as a bit of a thank you for some customers as well. So anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to look at what base I'm going to do. So I've got some colours there. I've got Granny Apple Green, I've got Coastal Cabana. I might do a Granny Apple Green base. Okay, use my bone folder. Okay, so Granny Apple Green base. I'm thinking, instead of Coastal Cabana, I could use Bermuda Bay, which would look really, really nice. And then I could use some lovely lipstick. That's looking super, super cute. Yep. Okay. So I'm just going to line up. Actually, I'm going to stamp on that. I want something a little bit, I know what I could use. I could use the hearts out of the Forever Lovely, because I just wanted to use 2 sets today, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the hearts out of that, and I'm actually going to use the lovely lipstick. And I'm going to randomly, I need a scrap piece of paper. Just bear with me. Piece of paper. So I just want to create a little bit of a background. Yeah, I know, Donna, you are all having freezing cold weather over there, and here we are, we've got air conditioners going. So I'm just going to stamp some hearts randomly down that side, and same down this side. So just to take that plain look off. Okay, so that's better. I'm happy with that. Okay. So now with my Tombow. Hi Michelle, thanks for joining. I bet you've had a lovely time. Michelle was telling Michelle that's on here, she's part of my team, and she was so excited because her box of goodies, she was having a really bad day yesterday. But when she got home, her box of goodies was on her doorstep. So she's got lots and lots of new Stampin' Up products to play with. And she said it totally changed her mood for the day. She said, I was having such a horrible day, but to get home and find these awesome goodies at home when she got home, she was ever so excited. Okay, so I think I want that there, and I think I want to pop up my teacup. That sounds pretty good. So I'm just going to glue my teapot down. Now this was on watercolor paper, so your watercolor paper is a lot thicker than normal cardstock. So I'm just going to glue my teapot in the middle, like so. I want to pop my teacup up onto some dimensionals. Oh. Donna's saying she had a lovely day in Washington State, mostly sunny, low 50 degrees Fahrenheit, as I heard on the radio. I can't see the rest of your comment. It says see more, but I can't. Hey Kylie, how you going? Kylie, now that you're on, I need to tell you your stamp set came today for your monthly stamp club. I've sent all the kits out. I've sent them all to you, Kylie. I've sent the other girls' kits to you as well. So I've just popped them all in the one bag so that they didn't get lost in the post, because normally the way the other kits get posted, it's just regular post, where yours was in a satchel. So I thought it was safer to put everybody's in the satchel together. Okay, so the other two girls, Yvette's and Christie's, is in your bag when it arrives. So all posted. I went to the post office I've been waiting for your stamp set to arrive, which had arrived yesterday, and I've posted all the kits out. I think everybody's monthly stamp kits are posted now, I think. Sorry, I'm waiting on Matthew's, and I think there's one other that I'm still waiting on to arrive, but yeah. So if you don't know, I do a monthly stamp club, and it costs $45 to be in the monthly stamp club. You get the stamp of the month, the stamp set, yours to keep for the $45, and you get a kit to make 6 cards, 3 designs, 2 of each. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my teacup on there. And I need a sentiment now for this. Now I did have something out. What did I have out that I was going to use as my sentiment? I know, on the home to roost. Enjoy the simple moments. I thought that sounds super, super cute to go with the teacup set. Okay, so I'm just going to find a strip of cardstock. I wonder whether that one's going to be the right. Oh, there's a skinnier one. I might use that one. Yes, that one's good. Okay, so this is a free celebration item. So for a $90 purchase, you can get the Home to Roost stamp set. I just thought the Enjoy the Simple Moments was a really great sentiment to pop on. Okay. Hopefully I'm going to stamp it straight. So I think I'm going to stamp it actually in Lovely Lipstick. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up in our Lovely Lipstick. It just needs a biscuit now, Megan, you think? Can't have a cup of tea without a biscuit. Enjoy the simple moments. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so I'll pop that aside. And I just think I'll use my triple banner punch on the end of that to pop that through like so. So I'm just going to, until I can see it, and then I'm going to push it back through a little bit just to flag the end. Okay, I'm thinking that is going to look super, super cute. Storms arrived in Melbourne, really. We were actually looking, we were downtown this morning when we had our nail appointment, and we were actually thinking that it was going to It was going to pour down rain. It looked like it was going to pour down rain. I'm going to pop that up onto dimensionals. But we didn't get anything. It didn't happen. So we're still waiting for the rain. Will this set carry over as a bundle? I really honestly cannot tell you that, Megan. The way they work out what's going to carry over out of our occasions catalogue is the way people buy things, what the popular things are. So the things that are selling out really, really quickly, you will find will most probably be carried through to the new annual catalogue, which will be coming out in June. But it's very hard to tell. I would say if they've gone to maybe the trouble of making framelets, it could well be carried through, but you know, I mean, your guess is as good as ours. We don't have any inside information. It just goes mainly on how things go in the sales while the occasions catalogue is live. So a shower of rain there, Deborah. We need rain. Everyone needs rain, exactly. Hurry up and buy, people. Yeah, exactly. There is a bit of news. We will have some new celebration items. We as demonstrators will be able to earn them as of the 1st of February. They will go live to customers on the 15th of February. So there's a few more added items, which they normally do through celebration. A few more added items that will be coming in the middle of February. So I actually had a lovely lady that ordered some things yesterday, and she's been so excited that she's earned so many of the free items that she's running out of things to choose from. So it's really, really nice when they bring in those extra items, and it's always halfway through celebration. They always bring us in some extra items. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on there with some liquid Tombow. And I don't think I have my bling in. Oh, I have some rhinestones there. I was thinking some nice coloured bling would be good. I think I might use Wink of Stella. Add a little bit of Wink of Stella onto my teacup. Who doesn't love the Wink of Stella? Add a little bit of glitter. I so need a new Wink of Stella. It's on my wish list. It's going to be on my next order for sure. But yeah, Wink of Stella on our teacup. And maybe on the lid of our teapot. But how's that for a cute, cute card? I will bring it up closer and see if you can see that Wink of Stella. Hopefully that's nice and clear for you. But a little bit of Wink of Stella on the teacup just makes that little bit of bling happen. But super cute cards, super easy to do. And really you could create your watercolor backgrounds and create quite a few and then just stamp cut them out and put your cards together. So a really cute idea. Okay, so the next idea that I thought with the tea set would be to use a set. So I'm going to grab some white cardstock, and this is our shimmery white cardstock, so it's going to have that lovely bit of glitter and glimmer and shine. So I'm going to stamp my teapot in my smoky slate once again. So I want to stamp my teapot and I want to stamp my teacup. So smoky slate, ink up that teapot. I'm going to stamp him down here. Okay, and my teacup, I'm going to ink up in the smoky slate and stamp him there. Okay, now I thought what I would like to do is with the flower out of Forever Lovely, pop a couple of cute flowers onto our teapot. So I'm thinking I'm going to go, I think I might do, I'm trying to think of what pink I would like to use. Poppy Parade, no, I don't want to use that. Calypso Coral. I think I'm going to do Coastal Cabana. Coastal Cabana flowers. You love my videos, Teresa. Thank you. Okay. So what I want to do is ink up and stamp a couple of flowers on our teapot. Like so. And with our little grey leafy bit, ink it up with our smoky slate. Okay. And I hope I'm going to fit a flower on the teacup. It might be a bit big, but we'll see how we go. And our smoky slate. Down through there. Okay. Now I'm just going to, with my Wink of Stella, I've got a bit of Coastal Cabana. I want to colour the lid of the teapot. So I've got a bit more. No, I need more. Squeeze. I need my muscles to squeeze some Coastal Cabana in there. That's the way. Okay. So just with my Wink of Stella, I'm going to pop it into the Coastal Cabana. And then on the lid, I'm going to colour the lid. With the Coastal Cabana. Sorry, I was probably nearly off screen then. You can do this with your Wink of Stella lots and lots of times. You can use your Wink of Stella like this. It's like watercolouring, but you get the colour as well, and you get that beautiful glimmer and shine, which is gorgeous. Okay, and I think I'm going to do the rim of the teapot. Any flower stamps, you could do that with this teapot, like anything that a flower that's going to fit inside. This flower's probably maybe a little bit too big, but it's still doing the job. And I'm going to do the handle. Okay, so just filling in with your Wink of Stella. I'm not really squeezing my Wink of Stella. I'm more or less just using the ink from my ink pad. Do I want to do the spout? What do you think, ladies? Do you think I need to do the teapot spout as well? I'm going to do the handle on the teacup. What do you think? Type in the comments and let me know. Do you think oh, you had to go to physio, Angie. Nice to see you. Thanks for catching me. Hope everything went well at the physio for you. Do I need to do the teapot spout? Type in the comments, let me know. Does the teapot spout need to be coloured as well? Okay, that. And I'm going to do the little outline skirt, the doily that's sitting underneath. Glenda's saying spout. Margaret's saying no. Diane's saying no to spout. Doreen's saying yes. We've got mixed emotions, ladies, of whether I do the spout or not. I could maybe do the spout in a different colour, do you think? Maybe different colour for the spout. I'm thinking I'm going to change up the colour a little bit, and we might do the spout in our beautiful So saffron spout we're going to have. And a So Saffron little saucer. Bit of colouring there this afternoon, and I'm thinking So Saffron in the inside of the mug, the teapot, the teacup. Cute, cute, cute. Bit of glimmer on the flowers, like so. I think they look super cute. You like the lighter colour? No to different colour, Deborah. Sorry, Deborah, I just read your comment, but I did it anyway. Oh dear. Anyway, we're going with the flow. What will be, will be. So I'm now going to cut those out again with our framelets. Bring the big shot back in again. I'm thinking that's going to be too wide for my... Yes, it is. So I'm going to just cut around that. Okay. In with the big shot. And my framelit. I might be able to cut the two out at once here. With any luck, I might be able to get them to line up. And cut two out at once, kill two birds with the one stone. That looks pretty good. Can I? Yes, I can. And that. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll run those through. You couldn't picture it in your mind? Ah, Carol. I actually had this in my mind before I had the watercolouring one in my mind. I actually had the flower. I decided that I wanted to do the flower one. And then the watercolouring come to mind, and I thought, oh, I could watercolour too. So I decided that I would do that also. But, yeah. So they look pretty cute. Okay. So super, super easy once again. As I said, using your Wink of Stella and just colouring with your ink pads. Yeah, I'm thinking it needs something in the middle of the flower. Leanne's saying, what about bling in the middle of the flower? I'm thinking it probably needs something like that also. Okay, so now I think I want to change this up a little bit. What can we use as the base? We might do Highland Heather as our base. Okay. Highland Heather as the base. lovely pink layer, maybe, or a lovely, no, I'm thinking the blue layer with the greens. That's looking lovely. And what do I have here? I'm going to do something with that layer under there. Okay, I'm going to do something with this layer here because I think it's a bit boring. I think it needs something. So, how about when you use this fantastic new embossing folder? I watched Kylie Bertucci use this yesterday or the day before in her live video, and I've only just got mine. So I'm thinking I actually might emboss this layer here with this, because what goes with tea? Normally the lace doily tablecloth, doesn't it? So I actually thought I would use this to create that lacy tablecloth look. Okay, so we're going to see this beautiful embossing folder bring our cardstock to life. Okay, so I'm actually going to have it that it's going to go crossways across my card. This is called the Lace Dynamic Textured Impressions folder. Okay, so I'm going to pop it, it's a deep textured one, so we only need the base plate, no thin die adapter, and our folder with our cardstock in it, and just one cutting pad over the top, because it's one of those big, thick, deep textured embossing folders. So you love this folder, you want to get it, Deborah? Yeah. I actually, when I seen it at On Stage, I was like, oh my lord, I need that embossing folder. Look at this, ladies. How gorgeous is that? So that's one side, and that's the other side. So it's simply beautiful on both sides, but look at the detail in that. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think that behind our teapot is going to look yummo. Yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. So that and that. I'm thinking we need a bit of ribbon as well on this one. What have I done with all my ribbons? Bear with me while I just grab a piece of ribbon to use. Oh. The ribbons I was thinking of aren't here. Oh, that ribbon's quite cute, isn't it? Okay, where am I going to pop the ribbon though? Down there, and then pop those up on it. Where for the ribbon, do you think? Or just a bow? I don't know whether I need ribbon. Oh, you didn't think you needed the embossing folder? I know. You can do it all different ways. You can do it horizontal. You can do it vertical. It is absolutely a stunning set. Okay, I think I'm going to glue those down anyway, and we'll work out what we're going to do with the ribbon. Granny Apple Green's not going to go with it. I really need like the balmy blue, that's not in my room. It's out in the other room. So we're going to have to just go with it. You like the ribbon? So we might use the Pineapple Punch ribbon. We'll see how we go. Mari's saying no to the bow. Matches my nails? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to glue that one down for a start. So is everyone thinking the internet's looking really nice and clear this afternoon? It's not, I would love to be able to get my video program to work, but top diagonal, bottom. Okay, that sounds like a plan. I have an idea. Thank you, Donna. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, so I'm going to pop my teapot on. So with my Tombow once again. Okay, pop my teapot in the middle. Yeah, the internet seems to be good. NBN is much better. Like, it's staying clear, and it's not... I felt like with the old internet, it used to come and go. It would sort of be clear, then it'd go foggy for a bit and clear again, but it seems to be clear the whole time. So that's great. A win-win for NBN internet for a change. Okay, so I'm thinking I could go... Or do I want to go there? Yes, there. Okay, so I'm just going to turn that over and pop a little bit of double-sided tape on that corner. So that one there. So all of these items are available in my online store. Everything that I use is always current product. I try not to use anything that is not current product. All of these are brand new products, so we're all excited about them. I don't think we can get enough of them, actually. Okay, so I'm just going to... So I've got my double-sided tape. Now I'm just going to position that where I want that to sit and wrap it around and stick into the double-sided tape on the back. And maybe one down here, so we'll do that bottom corner as well. Yeah, I'm going to pop the cup up on dimensionals, Elfie. I can't help myself. I have to use my Stampin' Up dimensionals. I very rarely not use them on a card. I always like dimension. I like it's nice to have things stamped flush and stuck down flush, but I always like to pop something up just to give it that extra bit of oomph. Okay, so now I'm just going to line this one up. Like so. I'm just hoping I can get my computer program to work too, because it will be beautiful. It will be able to, we'll be able to switch from... Oh, that one's too loose, needs to be tighter. We'll be able to switch from like my desk to me, like so much easier and smoother if I can get my program to work. Okay, that one needs to be tighter. There. Okay, so that's looking super cute. I'm going to pop that one up on dimensionals as well. Using up all my edge bits of my dimensionals. I always feel so accomplished when I've used them all up. I love getting every scrap out of my dimensionals I can. And that one. Probably a bit of overkill there, but we want it to stay really nice. Thank you, Elfie. Thank you, Karen. Donna's saying she loves it. Okay. So I'm a little bit excited. I got my confirmation of my flight tickets for my incentive trip to Greece, so that was awesome. It actually was so exciting getting the flight tickets sent through the email. I was like, oh my god, it's actually happening. and I've got all my flights sorted for Auckland as well. So if anyone's heading over to Auckland for On Stage, I will be there in April. So I would love to meet you. If you're a Stampin' Up demo and you're heading over there, I would absolutely love to catch up with you. I'll pop that one up on dimensionals as well. Oh my lord, I need a new pack of dimensionals. None left in there. Oh, they're mini ones. A new pack. Who doesn't love opening a new pack of dimensionals? Yeah, the ribbon brings the colour of the spout. Oh, that's mini ones. How did I open them? They're normal. Yeah, the ribbon brings the colour of the spout and everything into it. Yeah, I think I will love Greece too, Doreen. I can't wait. I would love going anywhere. It wouldn't bother me. But it sort of seems pretty surreal that I'm heading to Greece. Like, I just can't get my head around that. I've never been overseas, so it will be a real eye-opener for my husband and I to travel. So we thought we'd do the Auckland trip first and have a bit of a mini overseas trip before we actually go for the big ones. So thank you, Donna. Takes a lot of hard work to earn the trips. And I mean, do you know what? All you ladies watching my videos and sharing my videos, and all of you ladies that purchase from me online, it all contributes and helps me do what I love doing. And you know what? Who wouldn't love doing this for a job? I mean, it's my full-time job. I do hairdressing a couple of days a week, but Stamping Up is really my full-time job. So I'm going to use the same sentiment as what I did on the other one. So I just need to, oh, where is my chamois? Underneath my, yes, Leanne, I can't wait to actually spend time with you in Auckland. So Leanne that's on here, she's heading to Auckland. Leanne's in my team. And I have two of my girls heading over to Auckland, Julianne Richards and Leanne Francis. Will be heading to Auckland and having a lot of fun over there, I would assume. Okay, so here's my little, is that my little bit? That looks thicker than the bit I did before. It is thicker, but it will do. Okay, so I'm thinking I might like to stamp that. No, I'm going to stamp it in Coastal Cabana. I was going to say I might stamp it in the Highland Heather, but I think I'll do it in Coastal Cabana. Hey, Brenda, thanks for joining. I will post pictures of Greece, Teresa, for sure. You will, I don't know whether I'll be posting pictures while I'm over there or whether when I get back. But yes, you'll definitely see what we're up to. That is for sure. Oh, I think I've got that. I did. I have that upside down. Let's start again. And I stamped it horrible. I got a little halo, which I don't want that. And I'm probably off the screen there again, but that's pretty good. Okay, so my triple banner punch again. And I want to pop that through like I did the last time. And I've seen where I've stamped here, so then I'm just going to push it back a little bit and then trim the banner. Okay. I feel like that's too thick. I feel like I need to trim that down, but where is my little trimmer to do that? There's my little trimmer. Okay, I'm just going to trim that down. It's bugging me that it's too thick. I'll trim it down a little bit. Hopefully I can get it straight. Ah! Move. Sorry, bear with me. That. And a bit off the other edge. And that. Oh, that's better. Much better. And we do have to have some bling in the flowers, so I haven't forgotten. I am going to do the bling. I want to cut a little bit off there. Oh, you love my little trimmer? I have had that little trimmer ever since I started crafting. And you know what? I can't, for when I'm trying to trim these little slivers, it's so much better because it holds it in place and it doesn't move, and it's super, super awesome. So yeah, I love my little trimmer. Stampin' Up, we need to come out with one of those trimmers. Now, I'm thinking I want to pop that on there, so I'm going to pop that on with my glue. And then I'm thinking, hopefully I've got some, yeah, we need to sandbox it into Stampin' Up and get them to make us a super little trimmer like that. Okay, so enjoy the simple moments, I think is a beautiful sentiment once again. And the bling, bear with me here, I think, yes, I do. Okay, so do we want the gold ones or do we want the silver bling in the middle of the flower? Gold or silver? I'm actually thinking gold is going to look good. Type in the comments whether you think I should do gold or silver, ladies. These are our beautiful, what are they called? Clear faceted gems. We have gold and silver in them. This one's called clear. So the clear or the gold? I'm thinking gold, and I'm thinking the small one. Gold, yeah, you all agree? So one there, and one in that flower there. And then I think I'm going to pop a few around. What do you think, ladies? How's that? Okay, so I'm just going to bring back our projects that we did today. So as you can see, two totally different projects here with the tea together. I think is gorgeous. You could use the teapot alone, like you don't actually necessarily have to use the teapot and the teacup. You could use the teapot alone. It's quite, oh, sorry, Matthew and gentlemen. Sorry, Matthew, I apologize. And our beautiful simple stamping project here. Now, the tea together and our Forever Lovely stamp set. So 2 stamp sets. So ladies, you don't have to have a massive big stamp collection. As you can see, there is some really, really simple, beautiful cards using 2 sets. Okay, so I'm just going to flip you back around again now. Oops. You're just seeing all my mess. Now you're seeing my light. Oh. And now you're seeing me. So hopefully you really, really enjoyed that crafting this afternoon. I really just wanted to show how you can get quite some different cards using a couple of sets and showing simple stamping and letting people know that no matter what level you are at, you are capable of making these beautiful cards. Now, I've actually spent the morning addressing and handwriting out so many handmade cards to my customers this morning, to my new team members this morning, and it was so exciting. I took my Stampin' Up carry tote off to the post office and posted all of these letters, now all of these cards, and I just think it's actually awesome to be able to share the love around, share the love of crafting, and send a beautiful handmade card to brighten up someone's day. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now, as I said, once again, we have our special at the moment with for every $90 you spend, you get a free item out of our celebration catalogue. For every $180, you either get 2 level 1 items or 1 level 2 item. There will be new items coming out. So on the 1st of February they're available for us as demonstrators. So there will be some new products coming, so keep an eye out. Check out my page. As soon as I'm able to order on the 1st of February, I'm sure I will be ordering some of these new products so you can see some more. So it's great that they add more things to Celebration. Also, Celebration is an awesome time for joining Stampin' Up, because instead of getting the $235 worth of product for $169, they've ramped it up and you get $315 worth of product for $169. So it's absolutely a beautiful time to join my team. Absolutely no pressure to sell, no pressure to buy mega amounts of product. You can wholly and solely stay current by spending about $150 a month for each quarter. And honestly, it is so easy to stay current with Stampin' Up. You can wholly and solely join just to purchase your products yourself. You do not have to hold parties or sell or do videos or do any of that. You can purchase just for yourself alone. So I'd love to have you as part of my Wild Heart Crafters. If you're interested and you absolutely love these products and your order is going to be anywhere past $169, oh my Lord, you need to sign up and join Stampin' Up and join the fun that we have in this wonderful crafting company. The people that I've met through Stampin' Up since I've joined, and the beautiful people, is unbelievable. And I love meeting each and every one of you, and each and every one of you have an awesome story in your life. Crafting has done something for you in your life. It's great medicine, you know, you don't have to go to the psychiatrist, you just get out the crafting products and relax. It's a great de-stressor. It's a great pastime to take up if you're just retired and you're looking for something to do. As I said, any of the products can be purchased through my online store. It gets shipped straight to you, so really, really easy. I have monthly stamp club. If you're interested in that, it's $45 per month. I give the optional upgrades if there's matching framelits. For the stamp club, you actually get a stamp set and you get a card kit and a video tutorial showing you how to make your 6 cards. The card kit is all cut, ready to go. All you need to do is stamp with your inks. The only thing you need to do is use your own inks. So that is an awesome club to be a part of. I design a different class every month. It's a different stamp set every month. You're not locked into the stamp set. If you don't like the stamp set or you already own the stamp set, you can swap it out for something of the same value. I'm happy to do that. It's just that the video will be on the stamp set, and the class packet will be designed for that stamp set. I also have paper shares available if you're interested in a paper share for the occasions catalogue. I'm trying to think of what else I have going. I've got an online card class. So my monthly stamp club this month was the Geared Up Garage. I've actually offered that as an online card class as well. It's got added ink pads and blends markers as well. It is a fantastic class. If you're interested in that or interested in purchasing the Geared Up Garage bundle, the online card class is the way to go. You're not locked into online card classes. You just pick and choose whichever online card class you want to participate in, and it's a case of buying the bundle and the selected items that go with the bundle, and you get a class video and you also get the class packet to make 6 cards with that bundle. I will be bringing them out probably monthly, I think. At this stage, I'm going to try and get some more of them available as much as I can. And that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this afternoon. Thank you very much for joining. Please share and let all your friends get a chance to watch these beautiful crafting videos. Anything that you'd like to purchase, I would love your business through my online store. It helps me bring you more of these videos. So until next time, everyone, have a lovely day. Bye for now.